Hey guys, it's me, Ria. Just coming on to just share a little something with you. I just got done my run, and my runs are like me entering the portal. And I just want to start off with just a little share, a dream that I had last night. So I'm in my room right now, and I'm gonna flip the camera. But a lot of times I will see visions at night, and they're like premonitions. They're energies that are premonitions of something coming to me or happening, either literally or in a sign or a symbol. And so I'm just going to show you real quick. And I'm not doing a live because, oh shoot, I'm going to have to turn around now, aren't I? I'm not doing a live because of my internet connection and it's too spotty, and I just want to stay focused because I'll be moving around and stuff. But anyway, so let me see if I can turn around. So in the middle of the night, here I am sleeping in my room. And this is my window that I see outside of my bed. And I wake up and the room is dark, but I look out the window and there's like a little bit of light because of the moon. And all I see is out that window are tons, jam-packed, pole to pole of American flags, all just standing up, different sizes, big ones, little ones, all different sizes. And I said, what the heck? And so I rubbed my eyes and I blinked and I looked again and they were still there. And then I did it again and squinted a couple times, tried to focus. And all I saw was that porch out my door. All it was American flags. And American flags are very symbolic to me. They always represent freedom, but not just like freedom for the United States, but true freedom for me stands for being free to be who you are, living in the total expression of who you are, uninhibited, boundless, and just without the boundaries or things or anything preventing you from living the life that is with your one within your heart. And I've experienced that several times. Whenever I had a desire in my heart and I questioned it, and it might have taken a little bit of time to manifest, I would have a vision. Like when I lived in Vermont and wanted to move to Maine, I had a vision of the flag literally on the house. And to me, it represented I'd have the freedom to move and release that experience from my life. A vehicle I wanted. Bang, I had a vision and the flag was on the vehicle. Shortly after, I had that vehicle. When I decided to start my second family again with my kids, I had a flag next to a baby's image or something like that. I can't remember exactly. And bang, then I had my last two little ones. So flags speak to me really, really strongly. I love them. I would love a flag tattoo, but I haven't done that yet. But I just love the expression of the flag and what it represents for me. And it's true freedom to experience and live, speak your truth, be one with your heart, be one with the source energy of who you are. So I knew that was something pretty significant out there. And so today as I was writing, I was questioning that and just trying to find a little deeper. And I knew that it had to be something extra illuminated and something extra big because there were so many flags, all sizes. And as I was running, it came to me that the expression, I gotta keep this plugged in. That's why I haven't moved. I'm gonna keep this plugged in because my battery's going dead. It was truly representative as I entered my running portal, my active meditational state, that I was the flags and they are me, and I am free. And we are all free. We all are free to be, to connect, to illuminate the source of who we are. A lot of times, like in my own life, I would take on like that warrior, that martyrship kind of attitude, like standing up for truth and God and love and freedom and thinking that I would do whatever it takes. I used to say I would go on the cross like Jesus if I had to. I'll do whatever it takes. Like that Imagine Dragon song I was listening to, and it's that song, whatever it takes. Like all our songs speak to us. Everything is an expression of us, guys. And in that kind of attitude and in that kind of expression, there's still that victimhood. Because if you think you need to be a warrior, if you think you need to make a change, you're taking on the victimhood. And that implies there's something wrong. There's something wrong in life. There's something wrong with what you see. and that is not true. And even thinking like, oh, I gotta share messages or share lives or all of that, even if I never ever did a live, if I never did a Gaia's guidance, if I never read a paragraph, if I never ever stepped forth in the expression that I am right now, I'm still expressing, guys. We're always expressing. I'm going to unplug this and go outside. Your life, guys, is your expression. Look, this is my expression. This is everything that your life, your creation, all that you are, your energy is constantly expressing. Is the sun out there, guys? It's way over here. You're expressing. Your life is the physical expression of who you are. You know how they always say all you need to do is be and nothing is required of you? That really hit home to me today when I was running. Nothing is required. We are taught that. But do we know the depth of what that really means? Nothing is required because we are creating all the time. Even the state that I live in is Maine, and the label is vacation land. That is the ideal of my heart, is to live in vacation every day. And the other label or, little motto is the way life should be. And this truly is, the life I've created truly is all that I would want it to be. So even without taking that physical effort to project, to go through the actions, that is fun. That is fun. But I needed to know that isn't coming from a place where I think I need to change, that I need to influence, that I need to help, that I need to heal. Because when we step into who we are, which is always this, guys, when we step into the truth of who we are, pure love, light, source energy, when you are in that mode, you see everything in illumination. You see from the perspective of love and light. Nothing ever needs to change. If you are this, and everything you see in your outside world, including each other, we're all just expressions without doing anything of one another. Every person that you share, heal, talk to, they're all you. They're just aspects of yourself. And sometimes I think, sometimes we go forth and share and heal, not just from a place of love, but almost like from a place, it's the human ego thinking that we need to make a difference. We need to change something. We need to make the world a better place. But do we? Those perceptions that we see are just aspects of ourselves that we have not integrated into ourselves. They're just aspects of an aspect of ourselves that we have judged or doubted or think is imperfect. Because when you step into this, everything is perfect, guys. Nothing needs to change. Everything is an experience. Everything is an expression of us, including each other, including the videos we watch, including clients, patients, people, everything, our spouse, our children, our house, where we live, the vehicle we drive. When you look right at it, they're all just our expressions, our experience, our energy being reflected back to us. It is just the ego human part of us, which is a beautiful experience in itself. And it's the ego operating from a higher standpoint, from higher frequencies of vibration, wanting to help. But wanting to help still implies there's something wrong. And you could say, well, the evidence is all around us. But that depends on your perception. Because if this is really you and you are truly love and light, when you look at the sun, or if you imagine yourself being the sun, it is so immersed in the light that that's all that it sees. Do you think the sun sees the cloud floating by? Do you think the sun sees grayness? No, the sun is so immersed and connected into the being that it is. All it sees is light. All it sees is its own beauty illuminating. It's enveloped and encompassed in just the fire, the light, the love. That's all it sees. And you can say, well, if I take that vantage, isn't that being selfish? Absolutely not. Because if everything is you and everything is an extension of you, and you are love and light, then and everything is perfect. Everything is as it should be. It's even like the talk of, okay, we're in a matrix. We got to get out of the matrix. But once you bring awareness to it, and you realize that was just an experience, you're already unplugged, guys. You don't need to have to keep trying. Once you bring that awareness to something, it's already done. And once you bring the awareness of the truth of who you are, love, light, pure love, source, energy, and everything else is just an extension of you, then everything is truly as it should be. There is just the awareness, just bringing that awareness, and it is done with every thought and every focused awareness. Then it is done. It is constantly a new reality. And the sun truly, truly is that perfect reflection of who you are. When you step into it, there is nothing but light and love. And people will say, well, you need that polarized that experience. We did need it, but is that just a paradigm that you no longer need to experience now? What is wrong? Just like in that Prince song, it says there's a verse that says the sun always shines day or night. When you step into that energy of who you are, do you think the sun sees the night? No, all it ever sees is the light. And if you are truly love and light, and you've lived those other experiences and you're ready to step back into the light, what is wrong with just focusing on those high frequencies? Nothing. I think maybe other people might judge that because maybe they aren't just ready for that experience yet. Do you think alien beings of those high frequencies of love and light experience negativity? No, they're just expressions of us that we do want to live in that ultimate state of bliss and light and love. And, we're eternal beings. And it's just one other little thing I wanted to share. I love Bashar and I love his teachings, and I just don't want to mess it up. And he always teaches the universal laws. And the universal laws is we exist. We exist, always have and always will. We're eternal, just like the sun, love and light. Everything is here and now. Everything is here and now. Everything is up to what we choose to focus, what we choose to step into, what we choose to emanate and illuminate. We're the sun, and what we focus on is what we illuminate. So if you focus and bring illumination to the high vibes, high frequencies, pure love and light, and finding the love in all, which is true, what is wrong with that? The one is all and the all is one. That shows that means that we're just all expressions and extensions of one another. And if we think we need to fix something, we're really thinking there's an aspect of ourselves that we need to fix. What you put out is what you get back. You're a creator God, and what you focus on, you create. That is what the law of attraction is. And the last thing is everything changes except for the first 4 laws. And everything changes through our perception and what we bring awareness to. And those flags that I saw, all encompassing this porch, I was just going to show you guys the sun. It was just a reflection of me finally like totally stepping into this. Like even me, I think I need to share, but do I need to share? If you guys are all extensions of me and me even doing this video, I'm just sharing with myself. It is just the human wanting to bring solidity and affirmation and confirmation to our experience. But when you step into this and you know that that's who you are, and you're focused in that is all you see and that's all you create. And it's not being selfish, because if you're steeped into that light, anything else extending from your perception or state of awareness and conscious being is only going to be that. The sun doesn't try to shine. It doesn't say, oh my God, I got to shine my light brighter. It just is. It just illuminates its love and beingness. It doesn't try to do anything. It just is. And that is the true that is true freedom to our state of being. That is the true freedom of our expression. And just through our beingness, whether we know it or not, we're always creating, like I said, our world. Look around you. Where do you live? What do you see? Who is in your life? That is all you. It is all expressions of you. And if you're not liking it, say from your human perspective, step into who you are. Like I always say, step into this. You are the love, you are the light. And when you are this regardless, whether you step into it or not, you're still this. You're just not bringing your focused awareness to that. I find it really, really, just really beautiful, profound, and amazing It's like this message, this little share sums up everything that I've ever shared. It's like cutting to the chase. It's like letting go of all the little details and just zoom in right here. This is who you are. You guys are light beings, beings of God beings, and we're all just reflections of one another. Everything is perfect. Even me and myself, like getting irritated with those in my life that are so focused that I can't help but use my husband for an example. He always says he's a math and science guy, and that kind of irritates me. And I'm like, how can anyone just focus on math and science? He's like a computer genius. And that irritates me because I think it's because those are aspects in myself that I might not have incorporated or denied in myself, parts of me that I don't understand, that I'm judging based in an old belief or even an old spiritual paradigm, thinking, that experience isn't as valid. Everything is valid. Even his experience is an expression of who I am. He's just showing me another expression of me that I might not be totally consciously aware of right now. Everything is this. Everything is just valid. Everything is just an experience of an illuminated expression of all that we are. If we're God, all aspects, all expressions, everything is the cars, the trees, the plants, the animals and animal totems. They're not expressions outside of us helping us. They're expressions of our energy, just letting us know that is the energy we're operating. That's what we're creating. That's our experience at the moment. I just find it beautiful. I find it freeing. I find it liberating. And a flower doesn't try to say, oh, I'm a lilac. I got to try to be a lilac. I see that oak tree over there. I don't want to be an oak tree. I want to be that lilac. Well, you already are that. You already are God. You already are love and light. You already are that candle shining. You are that, you're that angel with wings. You're all of it. You're all of it. And there's nothing wrong with stepping and reaching and being those frequencies. You're stepping in and empowering yourself when you step into the light of who you are. And then in that, and as much as you can maintain being in that, then that is the reality you create. And everything is valid. Everything was an experience. Everything was for the fun. Everything was still ultimately to show us this. No matter what happens around us, love can only create love. We can only create extensions of love. We can pretend it's something else. The sun can try to pretend it's the moon, but it's still going to be the sun shining. It's wherever you bring your consciousness and awareness to. And like the other verse in that Prince song that me and Caleb interpreted one time, Let's Go Crazy, it's like, when things are down, just punch for the higher floor. Always punch for the higher floor. You can delve in whatever you want. You're the creator. You're God. You can create whatever experience you want. It's totally up to you. But nothing needs to change unless you want it to change, and that's in your creative power to change it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. There's nothing you need to do. Your life is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful expression of who you are now. And the only constant is life always changes, but it's always changing according to you, according to what you're bringing your awareness to. Life is a beautiful, beautiful experience. I love it. I love being physical. I love going through it all. I love feeling everything. But when you come to the stepping into who you really are, it really is freeing. Just like all those flags that filled up my porch in my dream. They're all just representative of all the aspects of me, all the experience of me. They're all ultimately just me creating me, and the freedom and just the freedom to express in any way, shape, or form I want without judgment. All right, guys, I just wanted to share that, and just, food for thought, things to ponder. Nothing needs to change. If you feel you need to change something, look within. What in yourself are you not accepting? What are you judging? What old paradigm are you stepped into? What old belief are you stepping into? There's nothing wrong with just illuminating. Oh, and Jolene brought up a point the other day. She joined in one of my video lives, and she says, I think God needs a new name. You know what, Jolene, if you happen to watch this, I think God, oh my God, I was running and I'm like, the perfect name for God is the Illuminator. Illuminator, because God is pure love and light. It illuminates every situation, every scenario, everything. God only illuminates. God is pure love and light. It is pure source love energy. That is you. Through your awareness, you bring illumination to whatever and wherever your awareness goes. You guys are all illuminators. I love that. Illuminators. Illuminators. All right, guys. So take forth all your energy, step into your power, and be the illuminator that you are with conscious awareness. And you will be amazed at your creations of expression without doing anything but simply being.